Hello, this is Mrs. Liu. Let us look at this maths question. Given that V is between -3 and 7, and W is between 4 and 9, where V and W are integers, find the smallest value of V times W. So you want to take V multiplied by W, and you want the smallest value. So we see that there's a negative over here. So to get the smallest value, a negative value is definitely smaller than a positive value. So we take the largest negative value of V, which is -3. Okay, so we want an overall negative value, and we take the largest value of W, which is 9. So when we multiply it together, we actually get a large negative value. Okay, a large negative value is the smallest value of VW. Okay, now we want the smallest value of V squared W. Smallest value, okay, we can get a negative value, but in this case, we cannot get a negative value because V squared, when you multiply it together, when you multiply a negative value by a negative value, you'll get positive. So for V squared, it will definitely be a positive value. But to get the smallest value, it has to be 0 because we don't want it to be a positive value because 0 is smaller than a positive value. So the smallest one we can choose is 0. We cannot choose a negative value because when we square it, it becomes positive. So the smallest value for V squared is 0. In order to make it a smallest value, W, we must also choose the smallest value. Okay, we can choose any value over here actually. Let's say if I choose 4 or 9, when I multiply it by 0, it will still be 0. Okay, so this value actually can be any value multiplied by 0, it still be 0 to give me the smallest value of V squared W. And the largest value of W over V. Largest value means this one has to be the largest. Okay, and the denominator has to be the smallest in order for my overall number to be the largest. So the largest number in W is actually 9. And the smallest number, okay, the smallest one to make it a whole number, which is the largest, is actually 1. Okay, I cannot put a negative value, it will give me the smallest value. Okay, so the largest number, okay, the smallest number which makes this value large, okay, is 1. So this answer is actually 9. That's all for today. Remember, you are a miracle.